Stop lying. Stop. Just tell the truth. Stop with your secrets. Oh my God.
Hi guys, it's India and Igor here.
What's up, everybody? Welcome.
Welcome to our channel. So if you're new here, we review Power Book 3, Raising Kanan, and also Married at First Sight, Season 13, Houston.
So if these are the types of shows that you are interested in watching and want to perhaps catch something that you might have missed, or just want to talk about it, then you're in the right place. So consider subscribing, and then you will never miss a single video that we release.
I know that's right. So, you ready?
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. So this is episode 3. It's called Stick and Move. So in this episode, we see Rock is still scheming as usual. I want to know what her sign is because she's always up to no good. We see Kanan still being hard-headed behind, still trying to get into the business.
He said fuck Stuyvesant.
I don't know what's wrong with him. That's a good school. We also see at this point that Laverne is still developing her relationship with her girlfriend Shirley. Remember, if you don't know what we call Shirley, please go back to our previous videos. But she's also stuck between two worlds, the hood and then the world with Shirley. And we go also deeper into Omar Epps, the detective's personal life, to find out what's going on with him.
We also get to see the relationship between Kanan's mom and him develop or undevelop.
I don't think that's a word.
That's not the word. Okay, they start to go like a little more separately, and on this episode he starts to challenge her more. I mean, he's always been challenging her, but basically questioning her moves and just, I don't know, it seems like they're starting to grow apart.
I agree. So from all of this information we've compiled, what would you say is the theme of this episode then? Last one was conflict. So what's this one?
On the last episode, there was a whole bunch of conflict, and if you haven't seen that episode, click right up, somewhere up here, and you can definitely catch it. But in this episode, it's definitely secrets. Guys, secrets tear people apart. The lies, the omitted truths that we tell each other or don't tell each other. These things cause problems, and it's like one little effect. It's like one problem, but then it has a ripple effect that cascades into a whole bunch of messes. So today, we're going to talk about some of these messes.
Secrets.
Let's talk about these secrets.
So I think we should start first with Rock's secrets.
Let's talk about her.
And the very first episode, I was like, oh, wow, she's such a good mom, you know, just trying to do her best. But I can't stand her anymore, to be real.
She sucks.
Like, she
can't
is
make up her
cold-blooded.
She can't make up her mind.
She can't make up her mind. From the very first scene, you know, it's come to our attention that we're going to call him Robert Moses, because I don't know his name. Symphony, a.k.a. light-skinned boy.
Yeah.
She has a relationship with him, and it seems like that's her major secret. It seemed like Kanan didn't know about him.
No.
And then she brought him up into the house, and he didn't even have the decency to put on a shirt while he's on the computer.
No, but she thought that Kanan was in school.
But still, she has a man in her house.
And she's been with him for at least like 2 or 3 episodes. Well, yeah, she's met him in the first episode, and she's been hanging out with him for the last 2 episodes. I mean, this is episode's timeline, but I mean, at some point, if you like this dude, shouldn't you introduce him to your son? I mean, her son is, 15 years old? And she had him at 16, so what, is she 31 now? Yeah. They're not that far apart, so I feel like she should have told him, listen, this is who I'm hanging out with. If you see him around the house, this is why, you know?
I don't think she handled that scene, like, appropriately at all. I know Kanan should have been in school. I know that was the focus. But I just think, like, at that age and knowing boys, like, it should have been a little bit more respect. For
sure. But also, like, this is confusing because she told Kanan, hey, you should take more time off after the incident. But now he's home. He's saying, I'm taking more time off. She's like, oh, you should be in school. Yeah, and then she says you should be in school. But then again, she was the one who showed him how to hold a gun and said, oh, now you in this. So, like, I mean, woman, you got to make up your mind.
And then in addition to that, she has another secret. If you guys look at the last episode, and sometimes I speak volumes. When she's praying, I don't know how she has the audacity to pray with D Wiz's mother. Kanan kind of looks at her, and I'm wondering, does he know the secret now? Like, is a secret out the back? Like, he knows that she has something to do with D Wiz's killing.
Well, we know Kanan is really smart. That's a given. They have showed us that he has accolades and trophies and all kinds of stuff because he's really, really intelligent. So we know that. And we can tell from 50 Cent's commentary that Kanan is always thinking. So we know all this. And he has been asking around, hey, what did you hear about D Wiz's murder? So that means whatever they fed him about that situation, he knows sounds kind of shady. Sounds really, really shady. Now, all it takes is for him to ask Jukebox.
Make those connections.
That's all he got to do. Hey, Jukebox, what do you think about D-Wiz's murder? And it's a wrap.
And her last secret, I would say, in this episode is when she's meeting, and I think that is so, like, I don't know if the word is sacrilegious, it's wrong, but she's meeting in the church with the other guy, I don't know.
The distributor.
The distributors. I think he's like bodyguard or something.
The Connect.
The Connect's a bodyguard or someone in the affiliation, and then she gets the information so she can drop for uniques on people to the cop. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of like, okay, she's holding that secret as well.
Yeah, but that's so weird because, like, the reason why she had to do that is because her organization is being bled dry, right? But it's being bled dry because of the bad decisions that you have made that led you to constantly appease Unique and all of that. So it's like now you try to make peace with him, and now you are going behind his back to scheme.
And that's going to blow up in her face because obviously he's going to know it's her.
Yeah, and when he went to check on his corners, guess who he saw there? He saw Rock's people sitting in the car. They drove past each other. So it doesn't take long for someone to put two and two together, you know?
I agree. And, like, moving on from Rock, because she has a ton of secrets. I know probably by episode 5 we're going to start to see them unravel. But let's talk about Kanan Secrets.
So this is really interesting. Kanan, I don't know if you're watching this, but bro, you kill Buck 20. I mean, you can say D-Wiz killed him. I mean, you kind of... D-Wiz.
Oh, you just said D-Wiz.
Okay. You basically, you and your boy D-Wiz killed Davina's man, Buck 20. Now you all over her, buying her groceries and stuff, kissing her and all that. Like, what you gonna do when she finds out you killed her man?
And she said it. She gave him an opportunity. She's like, you know, I won't judge. Just tell me the truth. And he didn't say anything in that scene.
Like, what do you think is going to happen? You're going to get close to her, and then you're going to have the Franklin Saint situation where baby girl takes out a gun and pops you 3 times.
If you don't know who Franklin Saint is, watch Snowfall.
Yeah, check out Snowfall. But basically, yeah, he got popped for lying to his girl. What do you think is going to happen to you? All these families, they don't play around.
And she's kissing him, and they're getting closer, making a connection. It's just like, what, by the end of the season, she's going to end up slapping him? She's going to end up trying to take revenge? Who knows? Like, that's one of his secrets. And then what I found incredibly disturbing and just like, wow, is that he's going to meet up with his Uncle Marvin to now sell that coke. It's like, your mother doesn't want you anywhere near it. And like I said, going back to previous episodes, Marvin is not the smartest one because he's like now putting like Kanan in a bad predicament because he can get shot, he can get arrested. He's already on people's radar, and now you're going to give him drugs to sell. And from the scene when he's selling the drugs in the park, which looks like Central Park to me, guys, I don't know. And from the scene in the park, like, he got this look of, like, power, like, yes, I like these.
Yeah, I don't know. He's so thirsty.
Yeah, thirsty.
Kanan is so thirsty for that drug life. Like, I don't know. I don't know how it's going to... Well, I mean, we know how it's going to end, but I don't know how it's going to end for his family.
That's true. So who else's secrets you want to talk about?
Okay, so we talked about Rock. We talked about Kanan. Let's talk about Jukebox.
Okay.
She got some secrets of her own, yeah?
Yeah, true.
So she got the secret in the sense that she's always stealing the polo outfits.
Boosting, girl.
Boosting. And now her friend Shirley knows about this, right? So she knows about...
Her girlfriend. Put some respect on her name.
So her girlfriend Shirley knows about this now. And what's interesting is she doesn't judge her. She doesn't judge her.
I think she's inferring that this stuff is stolen, but she doesn't 100% know without a doubt. And it's just also a secret because, like, we see Marvin going through her room, you know, so obviously he might feel like she's hiding something. We might find out more secrets about Jukebox. And it just seems like she's in between two worlds. And it seems like Shirley knows about Jukebox from one perspective, a.k.a. Laverne Thomas. And then Kanan and them know about Laverne from another perspective. So she's living a double life.
Do you think that when the dad was in her room and he said he's looking for his belt, do you think he lied? Or do you think that she's always, or do you think she's always stealing his stuff?
Nah, she could steal her own stuff. Why she gotta steal his belt for?
Because if she a thief, she's gonna be stealing from whoever.
I don't think she's gonna steal from her dad.
You don't think she's still? So why was he in there?
I think he was looking for something. Maybe he hides drugs there. Maybe he don't trust her. Maybe she don't come home on time. I don't know.
But see, this is where it gets dangerous, right? Because Jukebox left with the cassette tape of their recording singing together. Now, if she hides that in her house...
Oh, the VHS you mean. Yeah, the VHS, yeah.
If her dad finds the VHS tape in her house...
He gonna know she likes girls, if he doesn't know already.
That's a major secret. And I feel like at some point it's gonna come out.
Yeah, that's true.
The mom is already onto her. Not the mom. Rock. Yeah, Rock already knows that she's dating somebody. And the boys know she's always missing in action. because she's hanging out with somebody. And Kanan already actually knows.
True. I think the only other person we didn't talk about that's within the immediate family that has a secret is Marvin.
Marvin, let's talk about Marvin.
Like, I know I go in on Marvin. We know he's a little slow, but like, he showed a soft side in this episode, which shows that he has a secret relationship with the girl from the club, which I'm not sure of her name. But when he brought her that cute, adorable Roddy, you know, and tried LT, he tried to, you know, make up for it, because we know he knows that his sister killed the other dog. For sure. So it's kind of like he's developing a secret relationship, and I don't think that his family knows about it. Do you think his family knows?
Nah, definitely not.
I don't think they know about that girl.
No, I think the only person who's dating somebody that made it clear is Kevin. Kevin from
Snowfall.
Lulu. We call him Kevin, but his name is Lulu.
Oh, yeah, Lulu's dating a girl.
Yeah, he's the only one.
Famous sister.
He's the only one that we really know that he's dating someone, because she was at the dinner table with them, you know?
True.
So she's the only one, and she's been around like them when they had the shootout and stuff like that.
Yeah, so all the rest of them are like dating people and doing stuff in secrecy.
Yeah, and to talk a little bit more about Kevin, let's see what happens, because when the girl, Famous's sister, told him, oh, you know, you're much better than this, you can possibly, you know, go into music. Let's see what happens with that. Yeah,
he like started to think, his wheels started to turn, but let's see if he changes his mind. And I think the last person who has a secret outside of the family is the detective, aka Omar Epps. What do you think about the 2 secrets we learned about this episode?
So on this episode, we find out that Omar Epps has a cancer. I think they said leukemia or something like that.
I think so, yeah.
And he doesn't have that much time left. And the doctor told him it's treatable, but you have to be very aggressive with the treatment. So now he has to start thinking. Oh, and in addition, we see that the lieutenant, the head police officer, or the captain, yes, the captain, I think. The captain was basically telling them, like, yo, you guys are not doing nothing, blah, 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 blah. And they started worrying about their job. So much so, even the rookie cop who's been pretty much just listening to this guy doing whatever he says, even she was like, yo, if you're going to get me to lose my job, I'm not rocking with you no more. So in this episode, he has to make a serious decision on what is he going to do. He was riding for Unique earlier, but now he has an opportunity to capitalize on a major bust. So what happened with that?
So I don't know, that scene was interesting because like it kind of like hinted at that he met with Rock before. And now we obviously see from that conversation that he went through with the plan. His people were at the drop. I don't know why they fumbled that bag. It seemed like as soon as they saw the transaction or the stuff being moved, they should have got out the cars, or why he told them to like unfog the windows. That was silly. But
whose side do you think he's going to be on now?
I don't know. I think he's like, what's those people? I don't know the word for it, but like they just like try to be advantageous for themselves.
So you think he's
I don't think he has loyalty to either one of them. He's a cop and they're drug dealers.
So he has no loyalty. You just think that because he had an opportunity and the captain was on his back, he took it. He took the opportunity.
Yeah, he want that shine. He want his job. And he said in the car with the rookie, who I hope gets shot later on in the season.
Damn. R.I.P.
He said that in the street his name means something, like he's a somebody. So he don't want to go out like that, and then with death knocking on your door, you definitely want to leave, you know, this earth with a name.
And to treat him, he needed bone marrow transplant, and they needed it from a relative, and it seems like he don't got none. So
and they hinted at that there's a family feud. Maybe they'll go deeper into that secret.
Yeah.
You know, now that we talked about all the juicy secrets this episode, liked it or hated it?
I think it's good. I know it's kind of slow, and I know if you guys are watching it, you might feel the same way. These couple of episodes, they're not easy to watch because it's a lot of development. We're learning about different characters, their relationships, and every single human being contacts a lot of other human beings. So there's a lot of moving pieces, a lot of moving parts, and so we're still learning about all that. But if you focus on the minor details, such as these relationships and the little secrets that people are hiding, you're going to notice that sooner or later, there's going to be some major conflict.
Yeah, I agree. I didn't really care for this episode, to be honest. I feel like after the last episode, it was kind of good with a lot of things happening. I thought they were like ramp up the drama, but I guess they're really saving it for episode 5. So let's see if my prediction is right. But my question to you and to the audience out there is, do you think these secrets are going to give the people power, or will these secrets be the immediate downfall?
I think, honestly, all her secrets are going to blow up in her face. I don't think she's going to last that long.
I hope so.
Because this Robert Moses dude, he's a cop.
He stays saying
hey,
that.
You have a computer? Oh, my God. Bro, what are you talking about? So, obviously, you have a computer, they can go through your stuff. But, I mean, back in those days, I don't know if people kept files about their drug business on the computer. So, I don't really know. But then we do see him typing on the computer. like an essay. So I don't know. Maybe he is in school. Maybe he is a cop. Who knows? But I think he's a cop. So who knows where that's gonna go? And then the whole thing between her and Unique, that's gonna blow up.
Yeah, Unique looked pissed off in that car when he was driving by. I was like, ooh.
That's gonna blow up in her face. There's you hungry. You hungry. She needs food.
I think just from watching the other Power book series, whatever you want to call it, we see that secrets and miscommunication creates conflict and drama. So I don't think any of these secrets are going to be kept safe, and I think they're all going to have a bad effect.
Yeah.
And a domino effect of drama.
Yeah, I think every single one of these major points that they show us in these episodes, all the secrets that we were able to uncover, guess what? The other characters are going to also uncover them, and let's see how they react to them.
And let's hope next episode is a little bit better than this one, guys. But let us know in the comment section, what do you think about these secrets? What do you think is going to happen next? Is his mom going to find out how he's going deeper into the drug business? And how is she going to react to her own brother going behind her back, giving her son drugs?
Someone's getting popped.
I don't know. Family over everything, but that's a little crazy.
Yeah, someone getting popped.
That's betrayal. So if you like this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And also check out our other videos.
All right. See you next time.
Bye, guys.